We're strobing. We be strobing. Yeah, he's super excited. So it's about putting all of those contour products away and pulling out every single highlight product that you may have in your cosmetic bag and putting tons of it on. Because really, that's all it's about. Hey guys, it's Tracy and Sexy Leroy. I love you too. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. If you are a first-time viewer, thank you so much for coming my way. I hope that you enjoy this video so much that you subscribe and press the like button, because today, guys, I am showing you how to strobe. Yes, you heard it right. It's all about strobing. Strobing is a new makeup trend that is hitting social media everywhere, and it's hitting it hardcore. I mean, let's be honest. When I first heard about strobing, I was kind of nervous to look it up, but when I did, I definitely felt relieved that it was makeup related, and it was an easy and wearable trend that I was so excited about, because one of my favorite brands, Mercier, has the most perfect products for this makeup trend, I guess. But, you know, what strobing is, essentially, it's all highlighting. So it's all about taking your highlighting powder to the next level. So maybe instead of using 1 stroke of highlight powder, you're gonna now use 10 strokes of highlight powder. It is all about just packing it on. However, with that said, a trend like this can get a little messy real quick. I mean, let's be honest. You could walk out of your house looking a little ghostly or a little ashy because you've highlighted a little bit too much. But don't worry, I'm here to show you a very realistic and wearable way to strobe. Are you guys excited? So if you want to learn how to strobe and strobe right on outside of your house without looking cray-cray, keep on watching. I'm going to introduce you to all of the products that I'm going to be strobing with today. They all come from Mercier. I believe that when it comes to highlighting products, hands down, she has some of the best in the industry. Highlight 1 is one of my favorites because it just gives a really nice sheen and glow to the skin. It's not chunky glitter. It's just very classic, makes the skin look flawless. I'm also going to be throwing in a staple of mine. You've seen this many times before, Indiscretion, which is a warmer highlighting shade that I'm going to be using. And then I'm just going to have fun with it with the Mosaics. The Mosaics from Mercier are great products because you can use these as eyeshadows on the cheeks, as blush, so they're very versatile. I'm going to be using all of these products for my look today. However, you don't necessarily have to use all of these products. You can choose one highlighting product that you love and just go with that. I just want to show you the way that I like to strobe and get that flawless look that is going to look amazing in selfies. I mean, let's be honest. That's really why we strobe, right? So we look good in selfies, right? So let's get started. So the 2 brushes that I'm going to use one from Trish McEvoy. It is a staple of mine. You've probably seen me use it. I use this with my bronzers and my highlights and my normal makeup routine anyways. But I'm also going to be using a brush from MAC. It is the 225 brush. It is a very large, ooh, powder just came out of there. It's a very large fluffy brush. So almost like a blending brush for your eyeshadow, but larger. This is what I'm going to use to go in and get more of a precise highlight in the areas that I want to go for. When it comes to strobing, you know, don't overthink it. I think that that's what we make a mistake of doing sometimes. Even as makeup artists, we overcomplicate things for some people. And honestly, this is nothing new. Feel comfortable and confident that you'll be able to do it at home. These are the areas that you really want to focus on. So the high point of the cheekbone right here, underneath the brow right here, in the corner of the eye here, straight down the nose, not forgetting the tip of the nose, above the brows, and down along the chin. I'm going to first start with the Highlight 1 powder. Take my fluffy brush and we're going right on the top of the cheekbone. And not being shy with it. I mean, we're really packing it on. So we're going right underneath the brow. Here. So more than usual, right? I'm taking the same color, same brush, and we're going right on the inner corner of the eye, right here. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect. Don't, you know, stress yourself out with, oh gosh, is it, you know, small enough, large enough? Just get right up in the corner of the eye and really pull it down kind of underneath the eye. Okay, so now we're going to take the same color. We're going right up under the brow, on top of the brow. Going right over the brow. Then we're going to take the same color and we're going to go straight down the nose, the bridge of the nose with it, and don't forget the tip of the nose. So the goal with this look, excuse me, the goal with this look is to look very shiny and dewy and glowy. So if you have oily skin, this may not be the look that you necessarily go to on an everyday basis. However, just because you have oily skin doesn't mean that you can't achieve this look. So if you do have oily skin and you want some more tips and tricks on how to achieve this look and how it's wearable for you, make sure you leave some comments below and I will share my professional opinion on how you can get that look. So next I'm going to be taking the pink Mosaic and I'm going to be taking the lightest shade of that because I really want to make this look very intense with my highlight. I'm kind of mixing a lighter highlight on top of where I've already placed that highlight one. Like just really going in and making it look a little bit more dramatic in those areas. I'm now going to take my warmer highlighting shade. It's more of like a bronzy shade. So I'm using this just to kind of warm up my cheekbone area, like where I would put normal bronzer. This is a shimmery product, so it's adding additional sheen and glow to the skin, which I love. Kind of really just goes in nicely with the other highlight. So pretty. Okay, so to finish off the look on this side, I'm going to go in with just a cream blush color. This is my staple color of Praline from Mercier. And we're going just right on the apples of the cheek. So it just adds a nice flush of color, something very natural. Again, it's not about the chiseled face and the contour. This is all about the highlight and just the fresh color on the cheek. Okay, so I have finished my strobing. As you can see, I'm very shiny and very dewy. I want to mention it may not translate through camera. However, I am a bit metallic in real life, which is very easy to achieve with a look like this. So I did not, when I did my foundation, did not set with a powder because I was using highlights that were in powder form. That is what I used to set my foundation wherever that powder went. So for example, this area right here is already set with powder. Hopefully that makes sense. So instead of going in right away and setting my makeup with a translucent powder or foundation powder, I wanted my skin to feel and look very luminous while I was applying these powdered products, because I really believe that when you're applying powders on top of powders on top of powders, it's going to look heavy. So now what I'm going to do, because I do look a little metallic in real life and I want to make this look very realistic and wearable for you guys, I want to now take my foundation powder and just lightly go in the areas that I did not use a powder to set. So for example, I'm going to take my foundation powder, I'm going to go right underneath my eyes with it, down the edge of my nose, or the side of my nose, I should say, and around the jawline as well. So I don't know what you can see. I always say that. I'm not sure what you can see. But just for me setting just within that area, like around that highlight, I look a little bit more natural versus very dewy all over the face. So I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Underneath the eye, down the edge or the side of my nose, on the chin, and then around the jawline. Okay. Now I'm also going to set a little bit along my hairline. I don't want to take away the sheen around my brow because that, you know, kind of defeats the purpose of highlighting around that area. So I'm just going to take a little bit of my powder and I'm going to go right along the hairline down towards my temple. So again, keeping this area more natural, matte, this dewy, it brings out the highlight even more. And it makes, most importantly, makes it look very realistic and wearable for you. So just keep in mind too, when you're doing a look like this, keep everything else very simple. I mean, you can go in and do whatever you want with the eyes, wear a nude lip, fill in your brows a little bit, but I prefer to keep everything else simple. It's all about, you know, this highlight and very glowy, dewy, fresh looking skin with just a pop of color on the lips. I just think is so classic and sexy and is a great look for everybody. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you use the hashtag #TrellisMagic when you are taking your strobing selfies because I want to see them. Let me see them. Let me see you in all of your strobing glory. Make sure you're following me on Instagram, @Trellis_magic. And if you like videos like this and want to see more, make sure you press the like button. And Leroy, he keeps telling me something like he's really looking out the window, but he, you know, is whispering to the person outside he's staring at to tell me something. Gonna look right here. Please subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, guys. And until next time, I'll talk to you soon. Bye. So I'm so excited about this video because this is going to be my first collaboration on YouTube with a fellow makeup artist, Megan Steinberg, that resides in Augusta, Georgia. She is an amazing artist, guys. You have to check her out. I'm going to link all of her information below, and I can't wait to see her twist on strobing. I have no doubt that it's going to look amazing, and you're going to want to definitely check out her video as well.